Welcome to the channel. I'm Jordan, and today we're diving into Missouri, the show me state. Missouri's got beauty and history, but also some rough patches you need to know about. We'll break down the 15 towns in Missouri where you need to be extra careful, so you can make smart, safe choices. Think of this as checking the weather before you leave the house. Let's get started. Number 15 is Hannibal, a town that's forever linked to Mark Twain and the spirit of classic Americana. Nestled along the banks of the mighty Mississippi River, Hannibal draws visitors with its charming streets, historic homes, and the promise of stepping back in time to Twain's boyhood adventures. But behind the picturesque facades and literary legacy, Hannibal faces some tough realities: higher than average property crime and ongoing economic struggles that affect both residents and visitors. Crime rates, especially theft and burglary, are a real concern here. It's not uncommon for visitors to experience petty theft, so it's important to be aware of your surroundings. Always lock your car, double-check your doors, and keep valuables out of sight, whether you're parked downtown or near the riverfront attractions. Economic hardship here means you'll find tension beneath the surface. Many storefronts are empty, and some neighborhoods show signs of struggle, which can impact the overall atmosphere. Enjoy the rich history, the museums, and the river views, but don't get complacent just because you're in a tourist area. Appreciate the story and the nostalgia, but always stay alert, especially when exploring less crowded spots. Be smart, especially at night, or if you wander off the main tourist paths. Stick to well-lit areas and travel in groups when possible. Hannibal is more than a museum or a snapshot from the past. It's a living, breathing community with real people and real challenges. So before you visit, read the fine print, plan ahead, and make the most of your time in this unique Missouri town. 14 is Moberly, once a railroad hub, now struggling to regain its footing. The decline of industry brought economic hardship and a spike in property crime. Your chances of being a victim here are higher than the national average. Be proactive, secure your belongings, and choose where you stay carefully. Main streets may feel safe by day, but some neighborhoods are riskier. Moberly's proud history is real, but so are its safety concerns. Stay alert and make informed choices. Number 13 is Jefferson City, Missouri's capital. Even with its grand buildings, some neighborhoods struggle with crime and poverty. Crime rates are higher than you'd expect for a capital city. Risk isn't spread evenly. Some areas are much more dangerous. It's easy to wander into the wrong area if you're not careful. Do your research before visiting. Stick to well-lit, populated places. Jefferson City has two faces. Know both to stay safe. Number 12 is Independence, a city rich in history but facing big city problems. High rates of violent and property crime have plagued the city for years. Economic struggles in some neighborhoods fuel these issues. Historic sites are generally safe, but surrounding areas may not be. Plan your visit, stick to main attractions, and be mindful of your route. Avoid unfamiliar neighborhoods after dark. Lock your car and stay aware. Independence's past is impressive, but safety is a present concern. Number 11 is Florissant, a St. Louis suburb with a surprising crime rate. Despite its suburban look, property crime is a persistent issue. Car break-ins and thefts are more common than you'd expect. Economic shifts have led to increased poverty and crime in some areas. Suburb doesn't always mean safe. City problems spill over. Take common-sense precautions. Lock your car, don't leave valuables visible. Be especially alert in parking lots and less crowded spots. Florissant has good neighborhoods, but vigilance is key. Number 10 is Cape Girardeau, a vibrant river town with a high crime rate. Both violent and property crimes are well above the national average. The university brings energy, but also some crime. Struggling neighborhoods are often right next to tourist areas. It's easy to take a wrong turn and end up somewhere unsafe. Enjoy the riverfront and downtown, but do your homework. Know which areas to avoid, especially at night. Cape Girardeau has a lot to offer, just stay aware of its rough edges. Number 9 is Branson, often called the entertainment capital of the Midwest. A place where dazzling lights, live shows, and family attractions draw millions of visitors every year. But beneath the glitz and excitement, Branson is also a hotspot for property crime, with incidents happening more often than you might expect for a city of its size. The constant flow of tourists makes it easy for criminals to blend in and look for easy targets, especially in crowded areas where people are distracted by the sights and sounds. Despite its small-town charm, Branson's crime rate is surprisingly high, especially when it comes to theft and break-ins. Hotel rooms, parking lots, and distracted visitors are prime targets for thieves who are always on the lookout for unattended bags, wallets, and electronics. Always remember, don't leave valuables in your car or hotel room even for a short time, and double-check that doors are locked. Enjoy the world-class shows and attractions, but keep your guard up, especially in busy venues where pickpockets may be working the crowd. Use hotel safes for your valuables, and be wary of scams or suspicious offers that seem too good to be true. Branson is a fun destination, but when it comes to safety, treat it like any big city. Stay aware of your surroundings and trust your instincts. Stay vigilant, even when you're in vacation mode, so you can make the most of your trip without any unwanted surprises. Number 8 is Ferguson, known nationwide for its unrest in 2014. The community is still healing, but economic and crime challenges remain. High crime rates persist, especially violent and property crime. Ferguson isn't a tourist spot. Visit only if you have a reason. Understand its history, but prioritize your safety. Residents are working for change, but caution is essential. Ferguson's story is ongoing. Be aware if you're there. Number 7 is Sikeston, famous for Lambert's Cafe and as a crossroads town. Economic decline has led to widespread poverty and high crime. Both violent and property crime are major issues. The area around the interstate feels safe, but the rest of town can be risky. Enjoy the local food, but don't wander into unfamiliar neighborhoods. Lock your car and keep valuables out of sight. Sikeston is a reminder that even fun stops can have serious problems. Number 6 is Kennet, a small agricultural town hit hard by economic decline. Vacant storefronts and visible poverty are common. High crime rates, especially for its size, are a real concern. Visitors face significant risks. Desperation can lead to danger. There's little reason to visit unless you have family or business. If you must go, avoid being out late and stay aware. Kennet is a proud community in crisis. Put safety first. Number 5 is Poplar Bluff, a regional hub facing tough challenges. Poverty, drug abuse, and crime are major issues here. Crime rates rival those of much larger cities. Assaults, robberies, and burglaries are common. If you're passing through, treat it like a big city. Don't leave valuables in your car. Be cautious where you stop, especially at night. Avoid unfamiliar neighborhoods. Poplar Bluff shows how deep problems can make a small town dangerous. Number 4 is Joplin, a city known for resilience after a devastating tornado. The recovery has been uneven, leaving some areas behind. Joplin already had a high crime rate, and problems persist. Drug issues and property crime remain serious concerns. Respect Joplin's spirit, but stay cautious. Be smart about where you stay and secure your property. Joplin's story is one of strength and struggle. Be mindful of both. Number 3 is Springfield, the Queen City of the Ozarks. It's one of the most dangerous cities in the country, with high violent crime rates. The problem isn't limited to one area, it's citywide. Drug trafficking, poverty, and a transient population fuel the issue. Police are stretched thin, and residents worry constantly. Visitors must be hyper-aware, avoid walking alone at night. Research where you stay and be cautious in public spaces. Springfield has a lot to offer, but safety can't be ignored. Number 2 is Kansas City, Missouri's largest city, and a place of contrasts. Some neighborhoods are safe and vibrant, others plagued by violence and poverty. Kansas City has one of the highest murder rates in the country. Systemic issues have created cycles of violence in certain areas. For visitors, ending up in the wrong neighborhood can be dangerous. Enjoy the city's highlights, but know the map. Avoid shortcuts through unfamiliar areas. Be especially cautious at night. Kansas City's greatness is real, but so are its dangers. Number 1 is St. Louis, the gateway to the West, and the most dangerous city in Missouri. Known for its iconic Gateway Arch and rich history, St. Louis is a city of contrasts. The violent crime and homicide rates are the highest in the nation. This alarming statistic has put St. Louis in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. This crisis has deep roots and affects the whole city. Economic disparity and social issues contribute to the ongoing violence. Danger is concentrated but can spill into tourist areas. Even popular spots are not immune to the city's crime wave. Carjackings, robberies, and assaults happen even in popular spots. Visitors and residents alike must remain cautious. Locals know, don't get caught on the wrong street. They navigate their city with a heightened sense of awareness. If you visit, plan every move and know exactly where you're going. Preparation is key to staying safe in St. Louis. Don't stray or explore unfamiliar areas. Stick to well-lit and well-populated places. Be careful where you park and avoid being out after dark. Nighttime can be particularly dangerous. St. Louis has a beautiful soul, but violence is a constant threat. The city's charm is overshadowed by its crime statistics. For now, it tops the list as Missouri's most dangerous city. Efforts are being made to improve safety, but challenges remain. Stay vigilant if you go. Your awareness can make all the difference. That's our list. Missouri's most dangerous towns. This isn't about fear, but about being informed and prepared. Your safety starts with awareness. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and join our community. We're here to help you explore the world safely. Always be aware, always be prepared, and put safety first. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.